Rotate onto it and see if you can't reach that big limb. Oh! Like point your knee over it slowly. Hey, I'm Nathan with Blue Oak. Today we are setting up a recreational tree/rock climb hybrid. Ryan and I are having fun together setting these routes, trying to decide how to create this project. So yeah, this is the tools that we're going to be using. First of all, you need a big tree. We're using a black oak in my front yard, and it's plenty tall enough. And you know, we are drilling into it, which is not the greatest, but trees compartmentalize. They compartmentalize around lags and nails pretty easily. What you don't want to do is strap them. If you strap them, then you actually girdle the trunks and you cut off the vascular tissues, and that's actually really, really bad. So drilling is actually a lot better. We've got these rock climbing holds from Metolius that I just ordered online, and they use two different styles of like mounting hardware. They come with the T-nuts that are meant to go into 3/4 inch plywood with special hardware. But I just bought for this application some lags, some long lags, and these are plenty strong enough. So we've got one drill with a T30 on it to match those lags. But then some of these have a smaller like hole meant for like a deck screw or something. So we've got a what is this, T20?
25.
Is it T25?
Yeah.
For these deck screws. And then I've noticed that since we're drilling into not a flat surface, it's the round surface of the trunk, we don't get as great contact as you'd like to have, like you would on plywood. So what I've been doing as well is I've been drilling one extra hole for a deck screw to keep them from spinning. So I've got two different drills with different size bits. One of them to get into there initially. This is the one for the deck screw. And I'm using these masonry bits because I assume that these holes are kind of like resin or sandy. I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't be using a masonry bit, but I don't want to wear out my nice bits. So that one sets it's like the pilot hole for the deck screw, and then I use this one to countersink it. Not going nearly as far there, just to bury that screw head, and then we can apply when we put that deck screw in with the T. With that big lag, it won't spin on us. Just giving it that extra bit of contact. So that's how we're doing it, and we're using an aerial lift to make it easier on ourselves. But yeah, so Ryan, you ready to keep going? All right.
Tie what?
USRT onto the handles. And I'm just going to throw it over this. So the way we've done this is we've got black holds are one route. We've got these green holds, which are kind of like handicap holds, or rather they just make the route easier. The green holds are not their own route, but you can basically say that green holds are allowed if you want to make the route easier for a kid. So I'm belaying Ryan so that he can like kind of feel that climb, experience it, and then we already know that the black route is hard but doable. We're trying to go back and add some green holds to make it, more fun for like somebody who's not as good. Like a kid, like one of Ryan's kids. So he's trying to map out where to put the next green hold. Right? Is that about where you want it? Yeah. Our route here, we have, it's black goes up to this union where it splits into like 3 big leaders. Then it's going to turn into like 2 different routes that you can choose from. The blue route will be on the underside of this leader, so it'll be like kind of overhanging. The black route will be on the positive side of the lean, so it'll be more like slabby feeling. But it'll depend on the way the rope is routed. So the route that Ryan, the way his rope is routed is the way the blue holds are gonna start going. The way that my strand is routed, the belay strand, is the way the black holds will continue. So depending on the way that we, which side of the rope we go up, it changes the climbing route altogether, which is gonna be kind of a cool effect.
As far as the value of this blue, it's more as a foothold later on.
Right. We have only a few blues to get. We've got, let's see. Looks like we've got 3. We've got 3 big ones and then 2 more smaller ones. And then another chip. At least maybe a couple chips. So I guess we've got a fair bit, but we've got 3 decent sized handholds. 4 actually, depending on how you put them.
Probably all I need. So, what do we want to do next?
I'm thinking like a heel hook, like with your right, and then making a big move to that branch right there, right above you. So I added that one there for a foothold while you're hanging off of that limb. And this one, I'm thinking you put a heel on, transfer to like rotate your hip over top of it, stand on it, and then you'll be able to reach that upper limb. It's a big move, but I think it's doable. So that definitely makes that move a lot easier, right? So put your left foot on that chip, yeah? And now put both hands on the limb and then heel hook the one that you had your right hand on. Heel hook, and now lift up with that heel and rotate onto it and see if you can't reach that big limb. Oh! That's why we've got the rope. It's a big move, but if you rotate your hip over it, like point your knee over it slowly. So definitely it's a slippery one, huh? Maybe I should back it off and tilt that flat surface, like rotate that flat surface a little bit counterclockwise.
Maybe.
To make it a little easier.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so it's more flat, not angled this time. Does that feel better for the heel now? Oh, you had that. You had that, Ryan. Yeah, come on. There it is, there it is. You got it. Woo! So that's a much better angle.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, we're almost getting there. It's about 50 feet. 50-foot route, not bad. All right, so we added 2 more holds. There's that easy section where the branches are at. We added a pocket, finger pocket hold right there for the side. And you can do a knee bar sort of thing. And then you're at the anchors, right? Just doing a bit of a rotation on the last handhold of the blue route. Cinching it back down. Meant the other thing. Okay. Yeah, this is a big.
Nice.
Oh, man. That is a big heel hook move right there. That was pretty sweet. It definitely felt like my foot was gonna slip off.
You're longer than me.
I honestly don't know if I prefer the pocket or just cupping it like that.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I ended up doing that too.
So this is the knee bar. You can just kind of go hands free.
Mm-hmm.
And shake, rest before this next big move.
Sweet.
Definitely want to cut this one limb out. Take.
Alright.
Take for me. That blue route was pretty epic, so that's finished. Now we have one foothold with black to do. And I don't know if it's possible to get to the anchors on the black route, but we're gonna try it out. I'm gonna stay in the harness. Ryan's gonna lower me down on this side of these branches that I'm standing on right here. So this sets up a whole new route. All right, so we know that black gets to here on its own so far. So this is where we have to figure out how to get back in there. You just kind of keep me tight and I'll decide where I think that last foothold should be.
Okay.
Because I can use all of this tree so far. Like, I'm having actually no problems. Look at that. Look at that move.
Nice.
So, all right, I'm thinking that a foothold right there would be nice. Yeah, a foothold right there would be really nice. Let me skip it for right now and make sure. I'm gonna just skip it now and make sure that we don't need it more desperately up here. Oh yeah. So I think because of the nature of this branch being right here, black is doable without any holds.
Mm-hmm.
Just the stemming and all that.
Yeah.
But where I was would definitely be a good spot for that last foothold. All right, that's it. black route is doable all the way to the anchors. So we used all of our blacks, and we used all but one handhold of blue, and we were able to stay with the monolithic color scheme. So you just stay on only black holds and the tree, or you stay on only blue holds and the tree, or we add a green hold to make it easier for the start. But yeah, I'm really pleased with how this turned out. What about you, Ryan?
Oh yeah.
It's pretty fun.